Hey everyone, this is Miss Neater. Every week I'm going to be posting a fun little activity that you can do at your house. And it's going to be kind of based off of what I've heard you say that you've wanted to do for fun in art this year. So a lot of people have asked me how to tie-dye, and that's what this video is going to be about. What you're going to need is you're going to need to buy some dye. Parents, you can get this at Walmart or Target or wherever you do your shopping. If you get the kit, it'll come with the clear bottles like this and the dye that you can put inside. And then you're also going to need something to tie-dye. I've seen people do socks, headbands, shirts, pants even. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be tie-dyeing a flat sheet, and that will end up being my background that you see in my upcoming videos. And we are just going to do a basic tie-dye swirl today, but I'm going to attach a link to the bottom of this video that will take you to a page that will show you other tie-dye designs you can do. I've seen people do hearts, horizontal tie-dye, vertical tie-dye. There's lots of different options. So this is just completely optional. Sorry, that is my dog. It's completely optional. It's just a fun little activity for you guys to do that is art related. Alright, so if you follow each of the steps, you will see that you will have a beautiful tie-dye creation at the end. Alright, I'm going to show you my dog because I know that some of you are probably going to ask, there's Bella. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so your first step is going to be to flatten out whatever you are going to tie-dye. So since I'm doing a big sheet, I'm going to flatten it out and lay it on the ground, okay? That's step one. Okay, so now for step two, you're going to go to the middle of your object that you're tie-dyeing, and you're going to pull it up and start twisting. This is going to be hard for Miss Neater since I'm doing a big sheet, but you're just going to keep twisting and pulling it into the middle. Just keep twisting and twisting and twisting. Then you're going to grab it. I'm going to come show you. This is what your object should look like. It's going to look really twisted and circular, almost like a spiral, okay? Then what you're going to need to do is you're going to take some rubber bands. Like I said, if you get the tie-dyeing kits, these are going to come with it, but if not, just find some rubber bands. You're going to make sure this is all the way wrapped around, and you're going to place your rubber bands around the object you are tie-dyeing. So here's the one rubber band around. I'm going to add lots of rubber bands to mine and use these to section off the colors I'll be using to tie-dye. I'll be right back to show you what that looks like. Okay, I'm back with step 3. So I have all my rubber bands all around, and since I'm doing such a big sheet to use as a backdrop, I have lots of different sections. That way I can have lots of colors. If you just want to do 2 rubber bands to make 4 sections, that's fine, but I used a lot of rubber bands because I wanted a lot of color on this. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick your dye. I'm going to pick this first bottle here. I think it's a reddish pinkish color. And what you're going to do is inside the sections that you already made with your rubber bands, you're going to put the dye in between those 2 lines. So this is when it's really important to not go outside the lines. And if there's little grooves, you're going to want to put the dye down inside the grooves too. It's going to bleed into the next section a little bit, which means it's going to go over into the next section a little bit. That's okay. We just don't want it to be a lot. And you're going to do it on both sides of whatever you're tie-dyeing it. So I'm going to do on both sides of the sheet. Okay. you're going to want to put quite a bit in there so that way your color will really show up. And you might notice I'm doing this outside. That's what I would choose to do too. That way you don't get any dye on anything inside your house. That would not be good. Okay, now I'm going to use a green color. Sorry, I live close to a road, so you may hear some cars going by. I'm going to do the green right beside. Oh, ended up being teal. Perfect. And you're just going to keep adding all those beautiful colors until all the sections have dye on them. You're not going to leave any white, okay? No white, because when you untwist whatever you are dyeing, there will be white on the inside, okay? Which is what's going to help it make that cool tie-dye swirl. So everything we can see, we're going to put dye on. And this part takes a little while. You might want to wear gloves. If you got a tie-dyeing kit, like I said throughout this video, they will come with gloves, which is really nice. Because sometimes it gets on your hands, but it will wash off with soap. Okay? And I'm just going to keep doing this all the way around until my whole sheet is full. So I will come back in a second for step 4, okay? Okay, I am back and I have finished my tie-dye creation. This is what it looks like once all of the colors are added. It looks kind of crazy, right? Our next step is going to be to put our creation inside a store bag, okay? Just a plastic store bag. It does not matter what store it's from, Dollar Tree, Food Line, Dollar General, wherever. You're going to put your creation in your bag and you're going to let it sit for 24 hours, which means if you're doing it today, you need to wait until tomorrow to take it out of the bag. This is going to help all your colors and dye soak into whatever you're creating, your t-shirt, your socks, your backdrop like Miss Neater, okay? Then you're going to take your creation, take all the rubber bands off of it, and put it in the washing machine. You do not need to add soap, okay? It's just going to rinse out with the water and get all those dyes off of it. Then you'll put it in the dryer, and once it's out of the dryer, it is yours, okay? You can wear it, you can hang it, whatever you want to do. So, if you decide to take my tie-dye challenge, I want you guys to send me pictures, okay? I'm really missing you, and I miss seeing your artwork, and believe it or not, this is a form of art, okay? We have bright colors, we have a design, and we are making it with our hands. We are creating something really cool that we can wear or use almost every day. Okay, as much as we wash it, we can use it. So send me a picture. I will be posting a fun activity that you can do that is not for a grade every week, okay? That way we can practice using art in fun ways in our lives, okay? And kind of learn some of those ways to do art that you guys were asking, so like tie-dye, slime, different things like that, okay? We'll be doing fun activities to give you kind of a brain break and a fun art activity to do too, okay? So I'll see you guys later, and I hope you enjoy.